Hello! Welcome to day 5 of the Personal Corona Recovery Program. My name is Peter Mueller and I've designed this program to help you to get through the 3-week government-imposed quarantine for the coronavirus, and you are most probably at home, working from home or learning from home. And I've designed this program to help you to get out of this mess, basically, stronger and better, to redesign your life and having a stronger start into the future. Today we have day number 5, Basics for Human Health and Fitness, Part 1. As the name indicates, we will address health and fitness at least 2 more times during our 15-day program. We are already halfway, so we have to pick it up from here. But first, first things first, day 4 checkpoint. Remember, on day number 4, we were talking about meditation and practicing. However, we had also day 1, 2, and 3. Here are the questions. Did you take any actions after viewing day 1, 2, 3, or 4? If not, start again. No action, no result, no change. Just thinking about change and planning, but not doing, does diddly squat. Action is the safe and only thing to do. Without action, no results. Did you get a hardbound journal and make your daily reviews? If you don't do it, you miss out massively. During these sessions, you should take note when you get an idea. When I'm saying something what is not written on the slide, you should capture it and try it out and implement it within the next 24 hours. So, did you read yesterday the lessons 11 to 15? It's only 10 minutes. For those of you who haven't downloaded the book already, 101 crucial lessons they don't teach you at business school. I told you, at pdfdrive.com you can download it for free. Read those 5 lessons per day. They serve at least as an inspiration for you to go through the program and follow through. Did you create 1 or 2 Pareto charts at home from day number 3? If not, please do so. You will need it later in your life if you want to solve problems effectively. If you haven't done any of this at all, stop right now the video and go back to the place. Start at day 1, 2, or 3, whenever you started to slack off, and do the exercises. Please watch the videos complete and do the exercises. All right? Did I come through? I hope so. All right. Talking about basic health and fitness. Everybody talks about body-mind connection and so forth. So we have in this program essentially 3 components. With the body and mind, body and health and fitness, we address basically the physical part of our body when we talk about nutrition and physical exercises and these kind of things. On the other hand, we have the mind aspects, the mental aspect, talking about psychology, values, beliefs, and meditation as a practice to successfully work on our mental processing. And the third component actually relates to action, which has to do with our physiology, with our emotions, and also some business concepts we will discuss later. All in all, these 3 components, when we bring them all together, they should bring us a consistent set of actions, habits, and behaviors in the future, which are based on a sound and coherent set of principles, values, and beliefs. This is the ultimate target of this program. And we are working on all these 3 circles. Today we work on the body health component on day number 5. Now, talking about health and fitness, I want to talk about only one thing today, which 90% of the Americans have somehow a concern with it, which is the body weight. The body is our instrument, actually, the servant of the mind. The mind is thinking, and we are executing with our body. So the underlying principles are the physiology, how our body actually works, the underlying biochemistry, which is heavily impacted by what we eat and drink, which is the nutritional aspect of it. So nutrition in a broader sense, there are 3 energy components which we are having in our nutrition, which are proteins, which are fat, and carbohydrates. Then we have also the fluids we give our body. We need water. Our body is to 70% water. So water is the liquid of life, basically. And obviously other liquids, soda, alcohol, and so forth, we ingest them, but we have to be careful on how much we take in, what the energy content is, and so forth. But this will not cover today. We will cover this later. And part of nutrition are also minerals, vitamins, hormones, and phytochemicals. We will not cover today. We will cover in a later section. Overall, the most important thing is, with our nutrition, we give our body the energy we need to perform our actions and simply stay alive. It is simply energy. The food in the nutrition is chemical energy we bring to our body, and our body transforms it, that we can actually do the physical work and move things around and so forth. So the energy is measured in a quantity in calories. And not to be too wild about it, but for those who had physics in life, 1 calorie is that amount of energy which is required to elevate the temperature of 1 millimeter of water from 14.5 to 15.5 degrees Celsius at the barometric pressure of 800 millimeter mercury. So that's a specific definition. But that's what 1 calorie is. It is an amount of energy required to elevate the temperature of 1 cubic centimeter or a milliliter of water. Now, and our body weight goes up and down simply when consistently our energy balance is out of whack. If we take more energy in than we are using, than goes out, our body takes the excess energy, most of it, and converts it into body fat, and it increases our body weight. So it is a matter of energy balance which is determining our body weight. And here are the incontrovertible facts and truths about weight loss. There are no ifs and buts. This is the truth. For long-term maintaining, losing, or gaining body weight, this equation, as you can see it on this slide, is the one equation you cannot change. This is a hard reality. And 90% of Americans have a problem maintaining this balance or moving it temporarily in one direction or the other. And there are 2 sides to the scale. It is the input, what we eat and drink, and on the other side, it is the output. So the input of the calories comes simply with our nutrition. And there are 2 aspects to it. Quantity, the number of calories, and number 2, the quality. Protein, fat, carbohydrates, what is the balance between, and if we have enough minerals, vitamins, hormones, and so forth with it. On the other side of the equation is the output. And there are only 2 components. One of it is the so-called base metabolism, what our body simply needs that we stay alive during sleep and during the day. And number 2, the physical energy we are needing for physical exercise and moving physically material during the workday in life. So the base metabolism, if you are not a construction worker and if you are not a professional athlete, I'm talking about the base metabolism, you and me, sitting in an office or having a job in a grocery store and being a cab driver or whatever, where most of the time we sit or mildly walk, and that's about our activity from physical activities. We are not moving tons of weights around and so forth. So, and here is the fact, another fact of life. Over decades, I've learned it, I've seen it, believe me. I'm a scientist and a fitness freak, so from that side, I've seen this equation over and over and over again. Long-term sustainable weight loss cannot be achieved by exercise only. You cannot exercise the hell out of your body and get slim and slender and everywhere. On the other hand, you can't diet yourself to your desired body weight and keep it there either. It is a combination of both. The only way to lower your body weight and maintain that lower level on a consistent basis is a result of change in nutritional behavior in quantity and quality, and a change in your physical exercise during the week on a consistent basis. And those 2 components need to be both taken care of. I'm a victim myself. I tried it for many years on the one side a little too much and on the other side a little too much, and I went my yo-yos and all of that. But since about 5 years time, I keep both of those levers on the scale, input and output, in the proper balance. There are 3 reasons why all the failing people, why they fail. And these are 3 basic and fundamental things, and most people deny, no. But these are the facts. Believe me, you don't need to make another randomized clinical study or listen to another fitness video. These are the 3 facts. Number 1, people underestimate the amount of calories they actually eat and drink. Absolutely. They do it, no argument. They don't know, they read on a pack, this is 30% of the daily allowance. What the heck is the daily allowance? And when they say it's 2,000 calories, who knows whose base metabolism is 2,000 calories? We come to this later. Number 1, they underestimate the amount they take in. Number 2, they overestimate what they burn in their hard workout. They overestimate how much what their physical exercise is actually using up and burning in terms of calorie. And number 3, they know it exists a kind of a base metabolism, that thing when I don't do anything extra. Oh, my base metabolism is 2,100, mine is 1,700. Everybody throws around numbers. Number 3, they all overestimate their base metabolism. Now here are the fundamentals. To lose 1 kilogram, which equates to 2.2 American pounds body fat, you have to go into a deficit of 7,000 calories, which is about 3,200 calories for American pound. You might argue, no, a kilogram of fat is 9,000 calories. Yes, I know that, but body fat is something different than the fat they use in the studies, in the calorimetric measurement to measure a kilogram fat from oil or from another substance. For body fat, it is 7,000 calories. Okay? Now, and on that little corner on the right hand side, you see your body, your chemical energy goes into the body in the form of calories, and it does three things with it. One is it uses it for thermal energy to keep us alive, basically. Number two, to do some physical exercise. And if those two don't burn enough calories, you have excess calories, it builds body fat. And the tendency to build body fat is dependent on your regular physical exercise program and so forth. This is not a constant which cannot be changed. It actually changes when you lose or gain weight consistently. Now, I'm covering only two major factors briefly, conceptually, to show you what it means. The base metabolism, that what the body actually burns without any extra big physical exercise. We have to know about base metabolism. There are three factors which are important. Number one, your current body weight. Heavy people have a higher base metabolism than lower weight people. Number two, your age. Whether you are 20, 30, 40, 50, with increasing age, your base metabolism goes down, unfortunately. Number three, if you are male or female. Male have a higher base metabolism than women. And I just gave you an example here. Here I have a sheet for male age group 20 to 60 on the downward scale, and for on the horizontal scale I have 60, 70, 80, 90 kilograms corresponding to 132 to 198 pounds. And you can see we have from 1600 calories to 744 or to 2014 and 1330. These are the spreads we have. So you can see if you are a 60-year-old male person with 60 kilograms, you have 1300 calories and per day base metabolism. And if you are a male of 90 kilos and you are 20 years old, you have a base metabolism of 2000. That's almost a difference of 50%. Now, if you want to know, you can go to websites calculates, but here it is. You can get in contact with me. Please, down is the email address. Send me, when you send me an email, I have your email address. Send me your age, sex, and height. And because height plays also to a certain degree a role, but it's not as dramatic as it is for the body weight and age. So your body weight, your male, female, your sex, and your age. And I will send you the number for your base metabolism. So much about base metabolism. Last but not least, just a small chart for you. This chart gives you the top physical exercises you can do. And I just put it here out for you to show one thing, what those physical exercises are. And from 60 kilograms to 90 kilograms, I've shown you what the calorie consumption per hour exercise is. And you see at the very highest point when you go, to get to 1,000 calories per hour, you do monster activities and you have to have a body weight. And this is, by the way, for male and not for female. For female, it would be a little lower. You can see to burn 1,000 calories, it is a lot of physical work you have to. But if you want to have more details, simply send me an email and I will send you the list of the physical exercises, a table like this, of physical exercises by age and by body weight, that you can have an estimate plus minus 100 calories, that you know what you are doing, what your base metabolism is, and what your physical extra calories are, you add them together, and then you know if you eat as many calories as you burn out of these two, you stay at your body weight. If you eat and drink less, you lose weight, and if you eat more, you gain weight. It is as simple as that. We come later on the nutrition side on details. This section of basic health and fitness was only to explain the fundamentals, how weight loss is actually triggered in your body by intake and output from your body. Now, things to do for tomorrow. Tomorrow, day 6, we go into another gear, I can tell you that. Tomorrow we talk about the power of action. But before we get there, the must-do priorities for today. Watch the video again. Think about, take copious notes. Again, every idea, if you don't test it out in 24 hours, nothing will happen. Without having watched it and being maybe stimulated for an hour, this video will not lead to a changed plan of action when we finish the entire program. All right, and please read 5 lessons in this book, 101 Crucial Lessons. It's a nice motivating piece, and it's only 5 lessons, which is 10 minutes per day, and meditate 10 minutes per day to start with. You will not believe, if you do it every day, which benefits you will get in terms of emotional balance and fewer ups and downs emotionally during the next day. Last but not least today, please download the Nutrition for Dummies book, the PDF, on pdfdrive.com. And other than that, relax. Until now, and see you tomorrow, and live with passion.